I like to, I write music, I compose, and then I do this other stuff. So here I am fiddling with my personal device. Oh, I'll get it together. And I wrote this piece, I thought it kind of promotes reverie. And I thought we could use it just for a second to think of your own stories, audience participation, where we could go next. I was thinking of where we could go next because, I mean, we touched on this heavy theme, you know, like the definition, if you will, of sanity, whatever you want to call it. You kind of think of it as a box, you know, where you have a semi-permeable membrane box, you know. We have people who hear voices or people with totally weird upbringings. And where do we go from here? Now it's really interesting because I posed you with one thing of getting into this whole thing by my whole interest in mind, consciousness, whatever. And then where I went after, I did finally get burned out on this position because it's so thankless. I mean, you really have such little opportunity to be of help in someone's life. But where I ended up next was prison. Ooh. I took a job with the San Francisco Sheriff's Department in jail, so I got stories from that job. And that's a whole different realm. But I mean, it's just so interesting. You know, okay, try to conceptualize this. We're drawing this picture of a box that we call sanity, with different sides to it, people that are kind of on the border, criminals, people with mental problems. And then, what do you call people, what is it to be enlightened? You know, it's like almost that whole paradigm pulling back. It's interesting. And it's interesting, too, that when I went to the California Institute of Asian Studies, I'm in the middle of all these people, masters, people, actual practitioners, and I'm going to shut this off before it goes to the next song. And it was that time, mid-70s of San Francisco, part of what you call the consciousness movement. You know, so it was, I met some amazing people, you know, masters, but it was a time of, you know, saints and charlatans. I don't know how much of it came across here to the East Coast, but there were a lot of stories there. However, before I try to get into another story, I should ask, how much time do we have?
It's 10 of, so about close to 10 minutes.
And we're going to do the closing.
Okay. All right. So about 5 minutes, give or take.
Okay, because the other things are big subjects. I mean, I got a lot of stories from prison, and talk about consciousness. We could be here all night.
Boot doesn't know.
But, you know, the real important question is, how much time do we have? Time? Time for what? Sing a song. Say a prayer. Make a point. Take a dare. To be fully alive, there ain't no need to strive for fortune and fame. The name of the game is playing to play. Win or lose, seize the day. Lessons learned, here to stay for the moment. How much time do we have? Who knows? Seize it, freeze it, slow it, grow it to infinite supply, maybe never die. Because longevity is trending, you see. Here, take these pills. Cure those ills, those pesky reminders to curfews and binders, to aging and pain. No, there is something to gain by staying awake through each pain, through each ache. It's called clarity. It lets you see that the coin of experience, having always two sides, can drop through that time slot. Just take the ride. How much time do we have? How much time do we have? We don't have time. Time has us. Tied to its ticking, we make such a fuss about things not getting done. But had any been completed, it wouldn't have brought fun nor a sense of fulfillment. No, that's too much to ask from this warped prime agenda to complete every task. Who set that agenda? It was not you or I. How about this one? Just live life fully till the day that you die. How much time do we have? How much time do we have? It depends. Who's the we? If you mean this whole gaggle called humanity, then time is running out as long as we're riding this train of maximum consumption and max short-term gain. Sea levels rise, clean water gets low, and the gap between haves and have-nots just does grow into a chasm that no one can cross. Who's conducting this train or this ride at such cost? Can we change the conductors or stop the train and get off? Time to find answers is now and fashion a plan to change directions while there's time, if we can. How much time is there? How much time do we have? It's a matter of will. It's a function of skill. How much time do we have? Just enough. Time to love and time to be loved. Thank you.